Breaking, update on Mr. RK's legal battles. Now let's get to it. Okay, everyone. Okay. As you can see what this video is going to be about. Yes, Mr. Robert Kelly legal updates. Yes. But before I continue, smash that like, share this video. You can drop some comments in the chat. Always keep it respectful and peaceful. Interested in donating, hit that cash app zelle. The information is in the description section of this post, or you can hit that thanks. You see it right here. All donations go towards content enhancement creation. Thank you to my day one subscribers. Thank you to my new subs. Those who are just tuning in to be tuning in, I hope you become a subscriber soon. Sooner rather than later. Appreciative of you all's support. Now, let me jump right into the topic. Okay, so I am excited to share what came across my desk yesterday, you guys, via X, formerly known as Twitter. Well, honestly, really, I'm not, in a sense, because this whole case should not be. Yes, it should not be, in my opinion. But let me head on over to X and share what attorney Jennifer Bonjean recently posted regarding her client, Mr. R. Kelly. But before I head on over to X, formerly known as Twitter, I must say, you guys, there has not been a lot of coverage or updates in the news. When I say news, I mean like mainstream media wise, even on their digital platforms or legacy media. Sometimes they call it legacy media, you know, like your major big corporate news platforms or stations. I haven't seen a lot of updates when it comes to Mr. Robert Kelly. And that should tell you all. And in my opinion, what I mean by that is how biased the traditional media could be. Just gonna call it what it is. The bias. Yeah. The bias when it comes to Mr. Robert Kelly in cases like his. So it's just like, that's why I tell you guys, move around different platforms. Don't be so monolithic. And I say this respectfully. It's okay to think outside the box. It's okay not to follow the norm. It's okay to come up with your own views, opinions on whatever topic. We can all agree to disagree respectfully and keep it moving. As I always say, differences should not equal division. No, regardless of what topic, religion, politics, education, health, wellness, stocks, finance, all of that. It shouldn't equal division, you guys. It just shouldn't. So let me head on over to X, formerly known as Twitter, and then I'll come back with more. Okay, you guys, according to attorney Jennifer Bonjean, in other news, we are filing R. Kelly's cert petition to the United States Supreme Court, asking the court to review his Chicago conviction. Boom! Woo, yes. This is bittersweet. It should not have come to this, in my opinion. Attorney Jennifer Bonjean further cites at Legally ACO will be visiting him tomorrow as we gear up for our depositions in his case against the BOP. They messed up, and this is a separate action, you know. So the first action is petitioning the United States Supreme Court about his conviction, which, remember, the Chicago appellate court did not overturn it. So now it goes up to the Supreme Court. Hopefully they'll hear it. Keep it in mind, you guys, the United States Supreme Court doesn't hear every case. But in the interest of justice, I'm 99.9999% sure that they will hear Mr. Robert Kelly's case. And I am confident that they will overturn it. You know why? They got that Harvey Weinstein case to cite. Yes, keep that in mind, y'all. The New York case, Harvey Weinstein's New York case was overturned by an appellate court in New York. So, whoo, okay. I hate that it came to this, you guys. I really wanted Mr. Robert Kelly to receive justice in the lower courts. But hey, that's why you have checks and balances, and we have the United States Supreme Court. In the interest of justice, I do believe the United States Supreme Court will rule in Mr. Robert Kelly's favor when it comes to the Chicago case. And let's keep our fingers crossed with the New York appeals court with his New York case. Hopefully they'll follow suit, just like how the appellate court in New York did with Harvey Weinstein's New York case. So, okay. So, yeah. So, in the BOP is the second action, you guys. So, the BOP, remember, I've done content on that. I'll drop the links in the description section of this post, how the BOP, oh my gosh, how they just completely it was a catastrophe, how they treated him in terms of his medical challenges. So, yeah. So, that, I believe, is what Miss Attorney Jennifer Bonjean is citing regarding that. I'll have to do some recollection and go over the videos I did, because I do recall doing some content on the BOP. So let's jump into the chat and see what they're saying. Okay, and this is Ashley Cohen. I'm quite sure this is her probably her co-counselor or someone. It says off to share some good updates with RK. That's right, Ashley. He appreciates all the love and support. Okay, thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Attorney Jennifer Bongine Law Group. Thank you, guys, in the interest of justice, because Mr. Robert Kelly's case, and this is the mix interjecting, is a miscarriage of justice, a great miscarriage of justice.
Allegedly.
Whether you like him or not, you can't, as a prosecutor, as law enforcement officers, how the system works, how it's supposed to work, you can't color outside the lines to prosecute someone and land a conviction. They have to follow rules, guidelines, and they should not be violating anyone's constitutional rights. Mind you, guys, this could happen to you. This could happen to me. It could happen to people that you love on a smaller level, micro level. As you can see, it happens to a lot of people on a macro level nowadays, when it comes to celebrity wise. So keep that in mind. This is setting a case precedence. So yeah, we need the Supreme Court to hopefully rule in Mr. Robert Kelly's favor if they hear his case. And I do believe they will hear his case. And you heard it here on the mix. Okay, what else they're saying in chat? Free rkelly. He's locked up off of and be served a RICO. Our country is messed. I get what this person is saying. And in Georgia with the teachers. Wow. Yeah. So just think about that. And like I said, that's a micro level, you guys. And those teachers were convicted. They're probably looking at Fulton County, and they were convicted by Fulton County. That was Fannie Willis' legal team. I heard that RICO case was the first one, and then the third case, I think the second, and then the Trump case is the third RICO case in Georgia, Fulton County. So come on now, y'all. Come on. Y'all need to wake up, people. So okay, and the teachers RICO case, they all got convicted. I think they are. I'm quite sure they're appealing this. They gotta be.
Allegedly.
Fulton County, come on now. Okay, this person says anything about the New York case. That's what I was just talking about. It should have been something by now, but I can't wait. Harvey Weinstein was fast. I can wait. Harvey Weinstein was fast. Me Too has a hit list. I don't follow that stuff.
Allegedly.
Like that. I knew they're up to no good, just trying to destroy men in the industry. So what this commenter is saying, and this is the chat, the comment section, and these are other people's thoughts, not the mixed thoughts, but I sometimes do agree or don't agree or just, in part with some of the comments. But in this instance, yes, what this person is stating is that look at Harvey Weinstein's case that was overturned in the New York appellate courts. Absolutely. His was done first. And then remember, Attorney Jennifer Bongine argued the New York appeals court, Mr. Robert Kelly's case. So hopefully they overturn his. If not, then that will go to the Supreme Court too. Okay, this person said free R. Kelly. This person says, you and your team rock, simply the best. Keep fighting, and I will continue to stand high, proud, and scream free the innocent. Free R. Kelly. Boom. That's right. This person said the BOP officers should be held accountable. No doubt. Absolutely. That was wow. Wow. This person said free R. Kelly. Again, this is a chat according to X, formerly known as Twitter. Good news ahead. Okay, you guys. Let's dive deeper into cert petition to the U.S. Supreme Court. Okay, you guys, this is google/law.cornell.edu. I did a simple Google search and I learned about this in legal classes. I am paralegal on paper. Yes, I have a degree as a paralegal, and check out some of my past videos and you'll get a better understanding when it comes to these type of cases, or not just the R. Kelly related cases, other cases too that I've commented and gave an opinion in reaction to. So check out that in my video section. So, petition for certiorari. Oh my gosh, when I took legal classes from accredited college program, I had a difficult time pronouncing this. It was just so funny listening to some of my instructors who facilitated the legal classes, because it could only be judges or active attorneys facilitating the legal classes, the program that I was under. So, but they would say this was such ease. Anyway, the petition, this is the petition that Attorney Jennifer Bongine is filing. So let's dive a little bit more into that to kind of gain an understanding what this petition is about. Petition for cert refers to a petition that asks an appellate court to grant a writ of cert. This type of petition usually argues that a lower court has incorrectly decided an important question of law, and that the fake should be fixed to prevent confusion in similar cases. Okay, this website further cites, when parties petition the U.S. Supreme Court to hear their case, this is a request that the Supreme Court order a lower court to send up the record of the case for review. The Supreme Court only hears, keep in mind, these cases if the case could have national significance, might harmonize conflicting decisions in the federal circuit courts, and or could have precedential value. Yes. Okay. In summary, So what is happening is that Attorney Jennifer Bonjean is asking for the United States Supreme Court, the highest courts in the land, who's over all the courts from state to state, county to county, city to city, from lower level to medium level. To, the Supreme Court is the highest court in the land. So Attorney Jennifer Bonjean, I'm gonna put it in layman's terms, is like, hey court, hey United States Supreme Court, hey, take a look at Mr. Robert Kelly's case. I went through the process. He got convicted, unfortunately. She did post-conviction appeals. Those were kicked down. She appealed it to the Chicago's appellate courts, and it got kicked down, meaning that they didn't agree, they didn't overturn or kick it back down for a review. So hey, United States Supreme Court, the justices, the 9 of you guys, I need you to look at my client's case, because there seems to be a question of law, a question of constitutional wrong, possibly, and this is me paraphrasing. So can you take a look at that? And again, you guys, and this is the mix interjecting, the United States Supreme Court does not hear every case, every search. They don't. So hopefully it's accepted and not rejected, because if it is accepted, that means the lower courts have to send, and from Chicago, have to send those cases up to the United States Supreme Court. But like I said, I see that the United States Supreme Court, in my opinion, I don't see why they wouldn't review this, because look at what's happening around us from a judicial perspective in this country. Whether you like Trump or not, whether you like whoever or not, if someone's constitutional rights are being violated, then that needs to be looked at. Come on now, you guys, regardless. And like I said, this can happen on a micro level, and it does happen on a micro level. Example, the teachers in Georgia. Micro level. That was the to me, right there, that was the starting point in Georgia, the example. And usually RICO cases are not tried, you guys. It's very rare that it's not common to do RICO cases. Do your simple Google searches. It's not common for prosecutors to initiate RICO charges. Very few, very limited. But it looks like in Georgia, they rocking and rolling nowadays. Okay, guys, and one last page I would like to share with you guys. According to Google, this is quetzerfirm.com, and it says the U.S. Supreme Court insert. The U.S. Supreme Court is the highest court in the land and is responsible for making decisions that impact the entire nation. As part of its function as an appellate court, the Supreme Court has the authority to issue writs of cert, to review cases that present significant legal questions, conflicts in lower courts decisions, or cases of national importance. And yes, Mr. Robert Kelly's case, in my opinion, I agree with all of these points, these arguments, even constitutional violations, and that too. This discretionary power allows the Supreme Court to select cases, you guys, that align with its mission to clarify constitutional, what I just said, issues, and address vital legal matters. Boom. Okay, everyone, so what are your thoughts? Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to the mix. Again, this is bittersweet because, as I stated before, this should not have happened. The case is a bunch of BS, in my opinion, and I'll drop the links in the description section where you can get an idea of where my thought process is coming from. I even thought Mr. Bill Cosby's case was a bunch of BS initially, and you see how that went. And Attorney Jennifer Bonjean handled Mr. Cosby's case, and everything got overturned. Yes, Mr. Cosby's case got overturned, but his didn't get overturned at the United States Supreme Court level. It didn't get to that point, thankfully. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned it, and rightfully so. They were right. I agreed with them on that. So, but yeah, drop some comments in the chat. So what do you all think? I will run a poll. Do you think the United States Supreme Court will overturn Mr. Robert Kelly's Chicago federal conviction case? In my opinion, yes. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yes, this is a legal matter, you guys. This is like emergency. You know how they say these emergency meetings, some of these channels? This is an emergency situation, emergency meeting from a legal prosecutorial perspective when the legal is not legaling correctly, in my most humble opinion. I mean, whether you like him or not, whether you feel that, oh, he got away with this and that, so what? That's not how it works. It's not how it works. God forbid any one of you or someone you know or love, or when it's happening to one of your faves, now you're going to want justice to be done correctly. No. Justice is supposed to be blind. Justice is supposed to be fair from a prosecutorial, judicial, and constitutional perspective. That's why you have defense attorneys. That's why you have the appellate courts, checks and balances, all of that. So let me know your thoughts, you guys. You see Attorney Jennifer Bonjean is all over this. I love it. Yes, all over. You can't sit up here and be in alleged cahoots with people when there's an active case. That's not how constitutional violations. Constitutional violations. You can't. That's not how the justice system works. BOP allegedly, and when I say BOP, that's in Illinois. It's the Bureau of Prisoners in Illinois. They're on the docket. because of their actions, not B, allegedly, so, but yeah, you guys, so I'm excited, like I said, bittersweet to see this, that the Supreme Court, it's on their desk. Hopefully they, oh gosh, hopefully and prayerfully they accept the case. If they did, I think it's 30 days to my understanding for part, because it's a process, you guys. A lot of this stuff is process and procedures and stuff. So if they accept, or I think they have 30 days to say if they're going to accept it or not. Don't quote me on that. Please do not quote me on that. So I think, but I'm going to try to come up with something and post it in a community section, like the timeline of events when it comes to this type of legal process. I do like doing the research, especially when I have the time and patience, because it is a lot. And hey, your girl, the Megan's got a life. But yeah, you guys, said we all need to be paying attention to this. This impacts everyone from whatever level you're at. Prayers up for Mr. Robert Kelly, free Mr. Robert Kelly. In my opinion, I believe that this is a great miscarriage of justice. Again, it's strictly my opinion. The comments on X, formerly known as Twitter, is other people's opinion. So that's all it is for commentary, review, and then the sites that I visited, checking and educational purposes. So like, share, subscribe, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Stay connected for the polls, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.